So welcome to the highlights tour. We'll do three main stops, three stops during the tour. Now we are going to leave the city center, Plaça de Catalunya, the central part of Barcelona, and we'll go to the oldest part, which is the Gothic Quarter. We'll get off to do like a walking tour to see the Roman remains, the medieval architecture, which is very important. Okay, here the main entrance, but if you pay attention a little bit more on the right, you'll see the dark color of the stone, which is darker. That dark stone is the original one from the medieval period, from the Middle Ages, and then the facade, it was put here, well, 130 years ago. At the end of the 19th, 1888, there was a universal exhibition in Barcelona, and then to make the city prettier, they restored different buildings. One of them, the cathedral. As you can see, well, it's very decorated. It's more French neo-Gothic style, and more new, and of course more decorated if we compare with the parts located on the sides, which are the original parts from the medieval age, from the Middle Ages, from the medieval period. Now, and then, as I explained you before on the bus, Catalonia, it was a medieval kingdom, which has allowed the Catalans to conserve culture, language, history, all that. As a medieval kingdom existed from the 9th till the 15th century. During the 15th century, it was joined with Castilla, and then we lost the king. So for this. Okay, now we'll go to a square which is located over there. That square where we was located the main entrance of the royal house. Here we are passing next to the back part of the Gothic Cathedral, or the back part, the head of the temple, where it is located the altar, which is called the Antrim. The main entrance was located there. Typical elements of the Gothic architecture, like the green arches, the supporting columns, which are the battlements, kind of columns, and the royal palace, used by the Catalan kings. It was constructed during the 14th century, the same as this church, Santa Águeda. It was known as the Royal Chapel. It was used as a private church for the king. Pay attention to the shape of the tower with a crown. It means that it's royal. And then we have the tower of the King Martin the Humanist. It was constructed later 15th century, but some kind of Romanesque arches. Nowadays, these three buildings are part of the History Museum of Barcelona. You can go to the underground to see some Roman remains, the medieval city too. The History Museum, located on the former Royal House. And then we have this other building, which is half Gothic, half Renaissance style. We'll arrive to a square where it's located the town hall and the government. Here in Catalonia, we have our own government. the Gothic Quarter, we have the tradition to give a rose to the poor people. The tradition and the government of Catalonia, so we are is one of the most interesting things to do in Barcelona, to get lost around the narrow streets and the small squares of the former medieval city. You find a lot of charming places. And here on the ground floor it was located the medieval synagogue, the temple of the Jewish people, according to the Hebrew religion. We'll go and keep the name of this square of Sant Felip Neri, the church of Sant Felip Neri. And you can see on the walls of the church the marks of the bombing raids, year attacks in Barcelona. And then, they have preserved the marks in memory of the victims. For example, there is a plaque which remembers one of the days that a lot of people were killed here. They were trying to get refugee underneath the church. So all that we saw on the World War II, the bombing raids over the cities, it was tested during the Spanish Civil War. Heavily bombed by the air attacks. But very, very nice square. For example, the children, they are healthy, but the children of the school, sometimes they use this as a playground for them. There are no entrances or nets. So just a couple of teachers and they play here. Probably the only time of the day when this place is not relaxed. No, it's the bicycle rentals. No, they're rentals. You like ride the bike and then you park it somewhere else. It's very common in Europe. You like. Okay, and after the visit to the Gothic Quarter, seeing the Roman remains, the medieval architecture, let's go to continue with the tour. But now we are going to arrive to the seafront, the maritime front of Barcelona. It's a part which had changed so much with the pass of the centuries, but especially over the last 20-25 years. On the right, the Grand Casino. Behind the Grand Casino, there are some clubs, some discos like Opium Barcelona or Catwalk. A lot of restaurants. You can see, if you want to try the paella, the famous Spanish dish, don't enter into a trap, okay? Because most of the restaurants, they serve paella, but what it's difficult is to find a good one. And here on the Olympic board, you have some of the best places, if you would like to try the paella. So the port of Barcelona is the biggest one in Spain. It's an important port around the Mediterranean, but it's the most important port in all Europe for the cruise ships, as you can see. Today seems only 3, no, 4 cruise ships have arrived. But other days during this, especially now during the summertime, will arrive 5-6 ships representing 10, 15, 20,000 people visiting Barcelona in just one day. Those days Barcelona, it gets a little bit crazy. I remember the day when more people arrived here. It was the last year or 2 years ago. In just one day in August arrived 9 cruise ships, which represent 35,000 people in just one day. We'll go up the mountain. On the mountain we'll get off to take the cable car to enjoy the spectacular views of Barcelona, to see the skyline of the city. In the middle. The green. Especially you can see La Sagrada Família, the famous church of Gaudí, still under construction. It will be taller, nowadays 110, but it will reach 172. It won't be the biggest, but it will be the tallest church of all the world. And Gaudí, very religious, he didn't want to surpass what God has created.
Did one time.
Look.
Oh, no, Grace! You're sweating. He's nervous.
We took one in Hong Kong. It's all glass.
Oh.
All glass. This you can see the bottom.
Oh, that would be nice.
But it's very high. It's 45 minutes to go out.
Really?
All in glass. This
Oh,
is
wow.
beautiful but scary.
You think this is scary?
No, the
Oh,
other
the
one.
glass
one,
yeah.
Yeah.
Just look behind for a minute.
No, I'm okay here.
She's so excited. Is this your first time in Cable Car? Switzerland. Remember? No. Do you remember when I was in Switzerland? I went up Mont Blanc in a cable car. It was much higher than this.
Want me to take a picture for you?
Ah,
With the
okay.
view, this is
Yeah,
nice.
no,
okay.
thank you very much. By the time I get the camera, the view will be gone. No, that's great, thank you. Big smile.
Yeah, close. Alright, smile.
Still, it's nice looking. Really beautiful. Do you see how big Barcelona city is? Look how big the city is. Nice. Bless you.
Sorry, over there. There.
It's not so bad, is it? It's hard to see it with the
The sun, yeah.
When I'm turning 7 tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday.
It's great to get to that.
Olympic swimming pools here on the right. Over the last 2 weeks has been celebrated here in Barcelona the swimming world championship. And then, well, you can see in front of us, also on the left, the Olympic Stadium with the Olympic flame, the platform for the torch. Nowadays it's used for all kind of cultural, sportive events, but also for the concerts. The concerts, most important concerts in Barcelona, take place here on the Olympic Stadium. E da destra il Palazzo Nazionale. On the right you can see part of the National Palace.
Hey, look, the first compass.
Looking to the left again, black color, you can see the St. George Palace by the Japanese architect Arata Isozaki. In black color, there were done the volleyball, basketball and handball competitions. So Barcelona has 2 telecom towers. Both were constructed as part of the Olympics. One here in Montjuïc.
Ça c'est pour arrêter parce qu'on arrive sur la place.
Join with Catalonia to be a bigger kingdom. The Moorish kingdom of Zaragoza, it's the capital of the region. It was a very important one on the Iberian Peninsula. The Moors, they invaded the Iberian Peninsula at the beginning of the 8th century. Very quickly they arrived to the upper parts of Spain.
Мороженое не хочешь? Тебе? Да. You'll see some cupolas, the National Palace, which is the Catalonia National Art Museum. The big... And well, remember that the days for the magic fountain are from Thursday till Sundays. So tonight, you can come here to see the show of the magic fountains. E ricordate che lo spettacolo della fontana magica da giovedì fino alla domenica, così che potete venire questa notte per vedere la fontana magica. So well, tonight you can decide to go to the magic fountains. You have to arrive to here, to Plaza de España, and then do the way to the circular fountain, just 3 minutes walking from the square. E questa notte.
To La Sagrada Familia, the temple designed by Antoni Gaudí. The project of La Sagrada Familia started in 1882. However, Gaudí wasn't the first architect of La Sagrada Familia. Before Gaudí, there was another architect called Francisco de Paula del Villar. This is a facade of joy. Left side, the adoration of the three wise men, and all around the sacred family, we can see the angels playing the instruments and announcing that Jesus has been born. Also, if you look a little bit more higher, always on the central part, you're going to see a huge rosary with the sculpture of the Annunciation. If you look a little bit more higher, like in a cave on the central part, you're going to see the coronation of the Virgin Mary. And at the top, you're going to see a tree. This tree is a cypress, the tree of eternal life and the tree of peace. This is the second facade that we have almost finished. We started more or less in 1960. It is really different from the other facade, from the Nativity facade. This is the Passion facade, which is a darker facade because it's a facade of pain and a facade of sacrifice. Now, the passage of the Passion written by St. John, but it is written in Catalan. If you look at the first stage, you are going to see Jesus taking the cross. On the second stage, you are going to see the crucifixion, and if you find original furnishing, also you can have a mix of the furnishing also just from the design. The entrance is not included here, but just in case you want to come here, it is 5 euros. We're going now just for you to have a look at the amazing views that we have from Barcelona. From this point, you will see in our right side the Montjuïc mountain with a castle on the top of the mountain.
Imitating the shape of the palm trees that you can see at the upper part. And now,
You can see now in our left this amazing Arch of the Triumph of Barcelona. Maybe you will know the name Arc of the Triomf because also it is one of the stations of the metro. This Castle of the Three Dragons is a museum, and you can see the other buildings that were designed for this exhibition here on the Ciutadella Park.
Confuso, ragazzo.